Come on, Clark, drink up! Drink up! It's your big day! Just look at your lovely wife. Isn't she incredible?
Yeah! She's something else, huh? Cheers!
Clark, don't you think you're drinking a bit too much? Are you gonna be okay?
Don't be silly, Hillary. All right, everyone, listen up. I got a big announcement to make.
Clark, what are you doing? What announcement?
Thank you all for gathering here today. I'd like to inform you that I love my ex-girlfriend more than Hillary, and she's pregnant with my baby.
What? Huh?
But since you came out all this way and I don't want to play the cancellation fee, the wedding will go on as scheduled. Enjoy your evening! No! I can't believe you're getting married!
I think you might have had a bit too much to drink, Uncle Jake. Remember, the wedding's tomorrow. Think you might want to call it a night?
Hey! Where's the groom? Cook! Come on out here! Come and have a drink with your soon-to-be uncle-in-law!
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen Clark since he left to go to the bathroom a little while ago. Do you think he's feeling all right?
He has been in there for 15 minutes now. I think I'd better go and check on him. I'm Hillary. I'm 28 years old and my wedding is tomorrow. My parents invited my fiance, Clark, over for dinner to celebrate and loosen up our nerves a bit before the big day. That's odd. Clark said he was going to the bathroom, but there's no sign of him anywhere. Did he go home already? Nah, there's no way he would just up and leave without saying goodbye. I wonder if he got a little sleepy. Maybe he's resting in my room. Hey, Clark, are you sleeping in here? Eek!
Whoa! Hillary!
Hillary! What are you doing in here? What do you mean, what am I doing here? It's my room, Andrea. I didn't even know you had come home. When did you get here? I just arrived a little bit ago. I said hello to you all in the dining room. But I guess you must not have heard me over Uncle Jake's drunken ramblings. Okay, so would you mind telling me what on earth you're doing in my room? Oh, I was looking for a Q-tip. I couldn't find any in the bathroom. Then I saw Clark laying down here, so I thought I'd say hello. A Q-tip. Really? Yeah, really. Isn't that right, Clark?
Yep, she was just looking for a Q-tip, that's all. Wait, don't tell me you're suspicious of us.
What am I supposed to think when I walk in on my fiance, half naked with my little sister?
What's your problem? I just took off my shirt because it was hot in here.
Right. It's like 90 degrees in here. What's the matter? Don't you trust us? Are you afraid of me stealing away your fiance? Urgh, you've got some nerve to say that so casually to me. Ever since we were kids, you've been nothing but cruel to me. Did you think I'd forget? That kind of emotional pain just builds up heavier and heavier over time.
What are you talking about, Hillary?
Well, when we were kids, This isn't the time or the place, Andrea. Now hurry up and get out. Fine, Miss Grumpy Pants. I'm leaving. See you later, Clark. Hurry up and get dressed, you.
Oh!
And let me tell you one more thing. Don't you ever cheat on me. If I ever get a single whiff that something is going on between you and my sister, I'll tear you to shreds.
Hillary, I would never cheat on you. I was just talking to her, that's all. It was just friendly conversation.
Oh yeah? What did you talk about?
Oh, you know, typical stuff. Like how the two of us met, that sort of thing. I told her that the day I met you, you were drinking alone at your favorite bar. And I came along and talked to you. We hit it off pretty well, started dating, and the rest is history. Do you believe me now?
Not until I hear about everything that happened in the 15 minutes that you and Andrea were alone in my room.
Oh, come on! Give me a break!
This is the worst, that Andrea is absolutely tactless. What am I going to do about her? Clark was kind enough to agree to move into my parents' house with me so I can keep taking care of my mom, since she's wheelchair bound. But Andrea's always had this bizarre obsession with taking what's mine. And now I find out that she's going to be living under the same roof as us? I got a bad feeling about this. And then came the day of our wedding.
Oh, Hillary, you look gorgeous.
I'm so happy for you. If my brother was still around, he'd be crying his eyes out right now. He would be so proud of you.
I know things have been incredibly difficult for you since your father passed away. But with Clark by your side, I hope that you can be happy once again.
Oh, Mom, I'm already happy right now. don't start crying. The wedding hasn't even started yet. Wow, you look amazing, Hillary. Well, actually, you look normal. The dress is nice, though. We still got a few minutes before the wedding. Let me try it on. It would look way better on me than it does on you. How about letting me be the bride today? Andrea, if you want to wear a wedding dress that badly, you'll have to find someone willing to marry you first. Hillary, you're so mean. Okay, well, if you're going to be so stingy about the dress, at least let me try on the ring. I love diamonds. Knock it off, Andrea. What's the matter with you? You're no fun at all, Hillary. Why can't you ever let me have anything without trying to take it from me? Duh, because everything you have would look way, way, way better on me. Like that dress, you wearing it is wasting its potential. What's wrong with her? It's not even just my things. Every time I've had a boyfriend, she always starts hitting on them.
Now, calm down, you two. I think it's time Hillary goes off to get ready. The ceremony will be starting soon. Try not to stress out too much, dear. Understand?
Mom, are you okay?
Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I just had a little tickle in my throat is all.
Well, I guess Andrea's probably not crazy enough to flirt with a married man. And I trust Clark not to respond to her advances. I gotta relax. I'm stressing too much over nothing. Today's gonna be the happiest day of my life.
What's up, guys? How y'all feeling today? Is that a present you got there? I'll hold on to that for ya.
Terry, this is a wedding, not a block party. Can't you talk a little more appropriately? And I saw you put that envelope in your pocket just now. Hillary's our friend. Are you actually gonna steal from her like that?
Chill out, it was just a prank, bro. Don't get so worked up about it, jeez.
Yeah, great prank. Now put back the $400 you took out. This is exactly why I told Hillary that she might want to rethink having you work at the reception counter.
Okay, well, it looks like those were the last two guests. Everyone's here.
Hey, Terry, what's going on over there?
Over where?
In the corner over there. They look like a couple. They're acting pretty lovey-dovey.
Hey, weddings are romantic. What can you do? Let them have their fun.
I've been single for so long that I get really uncomfortable seeing a couple act like that.
Okay, then don't look. Look at the time. The ceremony's about to start anyway. Thank you all for waiting, everyone. I'm happy to announce that the bride and groom will now be making their big entrance. Let's all greet them with a big round of applause.
Wow, Hillary, you look great. Man, she's really getting married. I hope I can too someday. Huh? Wait, hold on. Isn't that the guy I saw getting all smoochy with his girlfriend earlier? What's going on here? That guy was the groom? But wait. The girl he was with earlier, that wasn't Hillary. Oh no! What should I do? Should I tell Hillary about this? Hey, Terry, what do you think? No, Terry! You can't sleep now! I need your advice! Come on, Clark! Drink up! Drink up! It's your big day! Just look at your lovely wife. Isn't she incredible?
Haha, yeah! Do something else, huh? Cheers!
Clark, don't you think you're drinking a bit too much? Are you gonna be okay?
Don't be silly, Hillary. This cake is hilarious. All right, everyone, listen up. I got a big announcement to make. Hey, you! Give me that mic!
Clark, what are you doing? What announcement?
Thank you all for gathering here today. I'd like to inform you that I love my ex-girlfriend more than Hillary. And she's pregnant with my baby.
What? Huh?
But since you came out all this way and I don't want to pay the cancellation fee, the wedding will go on as scheduled. Enjoy your evening! What did he just say? What's going on here?
I have no idea. He's drunk, out of his mind.
Clark, just what do you think you're doing? Yeah, your ex-girlfriend is pregnant? And you're the father? You need to knock this off right now. I know you're a big jokester, but you're going too far. Here, drink this. We need to get you sobered up.
You thought I was joking? Nah, Hill Dog, I was dead serious. I remember it like it was just yesterday. It was the best night of my life. Andrea and I dated a few years back. She's my ex-girlfriend. I never told you, though.
Clark! Why'd you have to go and tell her, you big dummy? What? You went out with my little sister? Well, the cat's out of the bag, I guess. I hate that you had to find out this way, though.
To be honest, we weren't dating for very long, but I've never met another girl as beautiful as Andrea is since then. I was afraid I'd die a sad, lonely, heartbroken geezer.
Give me that, Mike. I don't want to hear anymore. Why would you do this today? It's our wedding day, Clark.
You need to sober up. Do you realize how much you're hurting Hillary right now?
Shut up, Ginger. I'm not finished. Ouch!
Alan!
But then, I was finally reunited with my true love. 2 years ago, when I was 28, I was out for a drink by myself after work, when all of a sudden, I heard a familiar voice from behind me. It was Andrea! I couldn't believe it! We got right to work rekindling our old relationship. I knew that I wasn't gonna let Andrea get away from me this time. Before the end of that night, we were in bed together again.
No, that can't be. Tell me that's not true.
Andrea's the perfect woman. No man could ever resist her. She's 1,000 times the woman you'll ever be, Hillary. Why would I waste time with you when I could be with Andrea?
Andrea, how could you? Oh man, this video is going straight to social media. I'm gonna go viral for sure. I'm gonna get 1,000 followers from this. Put down your phone and stop recording me this instant, you idiot. Hey, what'd you do that for, Hillary? Andrea, this is a new low even for you. How could you do this to me? How? It was easy. I just jumped into bed and he followed me. To be honest, I didn't even know he was your boyfriend back then. But now that I know, it just makes me feel even better. I've stolen boyfriends from you, but there was no way I was gonna pass up the chance to steal your fiance. Wait, Clark? Does this mean that the reason you agreed to move into my mom's house was...
That's right! If I moved in with you, I could spend as much time with Andrea as I wanted. This way, I could get both your family's money and sleep with your sister every night. Worst case scenario, if I broke up with Andrea, I'd still have you to keep me entertained. Everything is working out perfectly.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. Was this your plan all along? To use me to get with Andrea?
Don't get mad at me. What was I supposed to do? What guy in his right mind would pick you over Andrea?
Clark, you're the worst! And your kid? What are you going to do when the baby's born? Huh? Have you thought about that?
It's my kid after all. Once it's born, I'll be its dad. You can just disappear for all I care.
I'll never forgive you. Not for as long as I live. I'm going to sue the both of you. I hope you have a good lawyer. Now pack your things and get out of the house. I never want to see the two of you again. Why should we? If you don't want to see us together, why don't you leave? Don't forget that I'm a pregnant woman, Hillary.
That's absolutely right. Andrea is pregnant. You can't kick a pregnant woman out. Can't believe you were such a selfish, inconsiderate woman, Hillary.
You're in no position to say that to me. Have you ever considered that this is all your fault for not being attractive enough? If you put a little more effort into your appearance, maybe Clark would still like you. Excuse me? Think about it, Hillary. I work hard to maintain my appearance. I spend an hour on makeup every day. That's what men want. A beautiful wife they can brag to their friends about. That's why it was so easy to take him from you. I've never met anyone as stuck up as you. Go to hell, Andrea. I hate you.
Whoa! How about you calm down a bit there, Hillary? If you talk to Andrea like that, it might have a negative impact on our baby. I think I'll call the police and get a restraining order against you.
I feel so threatened and so abused. I'm afraid for my life. Terrified. Here, Hillary, how about you cool off a bit? Ah! Why did you do that? Oh, now look what you've done! Your dress is ruined!
I don't know. I think it actually looks better this way. Oh, jeez, but you smell like a dive bar.
You little!
This can't be happening.
I'm sorry, Celine.
I'm so sorry. I let you down. Hillary's father must be turning over in his grave right now.
Celine, are you all right?
Mom, what's the matter? Are you okay?
I feel weak. My medicine.
I'll get it for you, Mom. Wait, where is it? It's not here. Oh, you mean this medicine? You must have forgotten about it. I found it on the kitchen counter at home this morning. If you want me to give you the medicine, then give me Clark. That's the deal. Take it or leave it.
Yeah, take off that dress, Hillary. I'm done with you. I'm gonna marry Andrea today.
Then, Clark started trying to rip my dress off of me, which started a chain reaction of everything going from bad to worse. All the guests had already been uncomfortable since Clark's announcement. Now a few men were trying to hold back Clark. The women were laying into Andrea. A nurse was looking after my mom. The whole room erupted into utter chaos.
Why did this have to happen to Hillary? This was supposed to be her big day! And now it's all ruined.
Silence! Who dares disturb my slumber?
Ah! Terry?
Terry, don't tell me you've been asleep this whole time! I was just having a dream that I won the lottery! But just when I was about to get my check, all your screaming and crying woke me up! Will somebody tell me what in the world is going on here? Wait, I know you! I've seen you at my club before! What are you doing here? And why isn't your boyfriend with you today?
What? Boyfriend? What do you mean, boyfriend? I don't have a boyfriend. You must be mistaking me for someone else.
No, I know I've seen you before. You come in with your boyfriend all the time. You always sit in the corner seat together and buy some of the most expensive drinks we serve.
What's this about, Andrea? You have a boyfriend? I've never been to this guy's store, so he's not talking about me.
No, don't listen to him. He's making this all up.
No, I'm not. How could I forget the face of two of my best customers?
Thank goodness for that medicine. I feel better already.
But that's impossible. How could you have taken it when I was holding it the whole time? That's an old prescription. She's been taking a different drug recently. Didn't you know? Well, come to think of it, you never help Mom out at all, even when she's feeling sick. So I guess it makes perfect sense that you wouldn't know.
Her boyfriend is an executive over at Troll Bull Consultants, and the last I heard, they were supposed to be getting married sometime in the near future.
What? Hold on a second. Troll Bull Consultants? That's the same company I work for. What's the name of this guy, Terry? If you tell her, I'll sue you for revealing your customers' personal information.
What? You can't sue me for that. Names of public information.
I can't so. I read about it on the internet. Oh, so it was Michael from accounting. What? How did you? Oh no, my phone!
You dropped this in the scuffle a few minutes ago, and I just now gave it to Hillary.
No way! How could you do this to me? We're family, aren't we? You're both despicable. I don't want to hear that from you, Andrea.
After everything you've done to Hillary, are you in any position to be saying that to us?
Shut up, shut up, shut up! I'm gonna sue you, both of you! Go ahead, be my guest.
Yes, feel free to sue us, but just know that if you do, I'm disowning you.
What? But why? Isn't that taking things a bit too far? After you seduce my fiance away from me just to hurt my feelings, disowning you is the least that you deserve. You know what? I think your boyfriend, Michael, might like to know about everything you've been up to lately. I think I'll give him a call. No, wait! You can't call Michael! Hello, Michael. How are you? Listen, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's something you need to know about your girlfriend. No, Hillary! Don't! Stop!
Oh no! This is the absolute worst way this could have gone!
Well then, now that things have calmed down a little bit, Clark, I think you owe all of us an explanation. Start talking!
Well,
Do you have any idea what position our company is in now thanks to you. If word gets out about what you've done, we could have a scandal on our hands the likes of which we've never seen. Your infidelity could possibly drive us into bankruptcy. I think this should be brought up at next month's HR review, don't you?
Not HR! Anything but that!
I agree completely. I've been considering terminating your employment for some time now as it is. You have the worst performance of our entire division. I was planning on giving you a chance to improve since you were getting married and all. I thought that maybe having a family might sharpen you up a bit.
Yes, but now it's clear that we've misjudged you entirely.
Exactly. You're far more irresponsible and immoral than we ever imagined. After the disgraceful display we just seen, I'm going to have you fired as soon as possible.
Hey everyone! I have another announcement! I thought that maybe having a family might shake me up a bit. Everything you just saw was a prank! It was just a prank! You should have seen the looks on your faces!
Oh, so when I saw you and Andrea kissing in the lobby before the ceremony started, was that all part of the prank too?
You saw that? Yeah! Of course!
Sorry, Clark. Nobody's buying the "it was just a prank" act.
I wish I could forget this whole day ever happened. Hillary, shall we go home?
Yeah, let's get out of here. Excuse me, everyone. Thank you all so much for coming to this wedding today. I can't express enough how sorry I am that things turned out like they did. But now that I know about Clark's infidelity with Andrea, I'm afraid that I can't go through with marrying him anymore. I'm breaking up with you. Troublebusters. We'll be returning all the gifts you all brought for us, so please pick them up at the reception desk. Once again, let me express my sincerest apologies for the terrible scene you all had to witness. Wait, don't leave. Didn't you hear? It was all just a prank. We were joking. This is your idea of a joke?
Nobody's laughing, you psychopath! You need to be locked up in a padded room! Please! Don't fire me! I'm begging you!
Begging you won't get you anywhere with me, Clark.
We'll be convening an HR meeting first thing Monday morning, so pack up your desk.
No!
After I made my announcement, my mom and I left the building, and everyone on both my side and Clark's side followed behind us. However, just because the wedding was over doesn't mean that this story is over. You still need to hear what happened next. After I called him, Michael immediately sped over to my house in his car. When he got there...
Andrea! You were cheating on me? And you're pregnant now?
Wait, you don't understand. He forced himself on me. I didn't want to sleep with him. And as far as the baby, there's still a chance it could be yours, right?
If the kid is mine, why wouldn't you tell me the moment you found out you were pregnant? But that's beside the point. Even if it's my kid, I would never stick around with a lying, cheating slut like you! Wait! She's lying! She was the one who came on to me!
You two losers can sort out your personal issues on your own time. Let's get down to business, Clark. First order of business you're gonna pay me for the cost of the wedding dress that you ruined. Next, since your infidelity and horrendous behavior forced us to cancel the wedding, you're going to pay the full cost.
Wait, you can't pin this all on me! What about Andrea? This was her fault too! She hadn't hit on me that day at the bar, and right now we'd be married and living our happily ever after!
You're the one that got me pregnant, Clark! If you had just been more careful, no one would have ever found out about us!
But you're the one who got us into the hotel room and
After that, Clark and I officially broke off our engagement. And I sued the both of them for the cost of the dress, the ceremony, and also punitive damages for their affair. It was a massive judgment. Clark's parents cut him out of their lives, and just as his bosses told him at the ceremony, after a very quick HR meeting, he was fired from the company. He managed to find another job at a different company soon afterward, but for only half of his old salary and with more than twice the workload. But wait, there's more. Next up is Andrea. Man, that Clark sure was a scummy guy. I'm so glad that he's out of our lives for good. Honestly, Hillary, I don't know what you ever saw in him in the first place. Andrea, we're kicking you out of the house. What?
After everything you did, what did you expect? I've held my tongue on your behavior up till now because I thought you could straighten yourself out eventually. But it's clear I was wrong. You have until tomorrow morning to get out of this house.
But we had a deal. I agreed not to sue you for looking at my phone, didn't I?
Andrea, you shouldn't believe everything you read on the internet.
Huh? You have no grounds to sue us. If anything, you should be charged for stealing Mom's medicine. That's illegal, you know.
You can waste your money on a lawsuit if you'd like, but don't you have more pressing matters at hand?
Wait, are you really going to kick me out of the house? But where will I live? I have nowhere else to go. I got fired from my job when word got around about what happened with me and Clark. I'm unemployed. That's your problem, not ours. I've got an idea. If you're so confident in your appearance, how about you go and find yourself a man to take care of you? That should be no trouble for a girl as beautiful as you, right? Oh, wait. You don't have a house, so you'll have nowhere to take a bath, will you? I doubt you'll be attracting many guys after a few days of not showering. No, Hillary, I'm sorry, okay? I'm really sorry about what I did, so please forgive me. Never! I don't ever want to see your face again, so get lost, sayonara, adios! With nowhere to go, Andrea and Clark combined what little money they had to their names and managed to find an apartment that's as small, filthy, and as rundown as their hearts are. So, they might not be homeless, but I doubt they're enjoying their lives very much right now. It feels so great to be rid of them. With the money I won from Clark and Andrea, I was able to get my mom in to get a treatment from a specialist, and she made a full recovery. I guess every cloud has a silver lining after all. All right, everybody drink up. Tonight is my treat for all of you.
I was kind of worried about how things would turn out for a bit there. It seems like everything worked out in the end.
Yep, everybody involved got exactly what they deserved. We're happy and they're miserable. Hopefully this will teach the two of them a valuable lesson. And they turn their lives around. At this rate, Andrea's gonna have a super hard time of things once the baby is born. So honestly, I do sincerely hope that she becomes the kind of mother that her and Clark's baby can be proud of.
I want to see you, Matt.
I want to see you too, Helen. I miss you.
Really? Well, I want to see Meowster too.
Then I'll bring Meowster with me.
My name is Helen. I'm overseas because of work. My husband Matt and my pet Meowster are back home, so I miss them a lot. But sometimes we video call like this, so I'm able to get by.
Huh? Where's Meowster?
Oh, Meowster's right there. There's like a shadow. Wait, that's a big shadow for Meowster.
Let me turn off the video real quick.
Wait, hang on. What was that shadow? It looked like a person's shadow.
Ah, hey, sorry to keep you waiting. Helen, look, it's Meowster. Meowster, it's Helen.
Meow! Meowster, hey, Anyway,
What is it?
that shadow from earlier.
Oh, it was Mom.
Huh? Your mom?
She comes by to clean every once in a while because she's worried how trashed I'll leave the place. Talk about overbearing, huh?
Oh, it was your mom. I want to talk to her. I haven't talked to her in forever. Could you put her on the phone?
Oh, she already left though.
But I still see the shadow right there.
Huh? Whoa!
See, she is there. Put her on.
Oh, no, she's really gone home already.
Huh? Then who was that at the edge of the screen?
Probably a ghost.
Huh?
Sometimes there's a ghost. I talked to the building manager here and he told me about how this room was... I'm just joking!
Stop with that.
You must be seeing things. You're probably just tired or something. Don't push yourself too much.
I guess I didn't see anything.
Yeah, you didn't. Ah, there's a package for me. See you. Love you, Helen.
Yeah, see ya. I feel like Matt was acting a little funny. He was scratching his nose like he usually does when he's hiding something. Hello? Is this the number of one Ms. Helen? Yes? I'm Maya of Batra's credit card. Is there a problem? Do you remember using $10,000 around lunch today? Uh-huh. You used $10,000 in a single day, so I was just calling to confirm it was indeed you. No, I definitely did not. At least I didn't. That card, Matt has it right now. Let me call my husband and check. $10,000 in a day? What is he using it on? I didn't hear anything from him. I called Matt immediately. Hello, Matt?
Helen, what's wrong?
I just got a call from the credit card company.
Huh? Credit card company?
Yeah, they said that they were charged $10,000 for the card in one day, so they were worried. Do you know anything about it? You're the one that has the card that they're talking about.
Oh, about that. Wait, didn't I tell you?
You haven't told me anything.
Oh, Oh, sorry. I thought I did tell you. I bought a wheelchair for Mom.
A wheelchair. Mom needs a wheelchair? She was walking around fine the last I saw her.
I told you she tripped on the stairs before.
Oh, I do remember that.
Yeah, she actually ended up breaking some bones badly, so she lives in a wheelchair now.
What? Really?
Yeah, sorry, things have been hectic over here, so I think I haven't been able to keep you in the loop. I'm sorry. Dad is also panicked because Mom is in a wheelchair now.
I see. I guess that makes sense then.
Yeah, but I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
I'm gonna hang up now. I gotta check up on Mom.
Oh, sorry for bothering you. I know you're busy.
It's okay. See you.
Huh? He bought her a wheelchair. I mean, I guess the electric ones cost that much, but she was so happy and healthy before. Now she's in a wheelchair? Wait a second. Hang on. Something's weird. A second ago she was at the house cleaning, right? What's going on? Something is weird. Oh, Alan.
Hey, Helen! I'm gonna be going back home now, so I came by to say hello.
I see. This is Alan. He's my childhood friend. We were both overseas at the same time, so he comes over to hang out from time to time. He's kind of a pushover and a little dumb, but he's a great guy.
You seem upset though. What's going on? You always get pissed when I show up with no food with you. Why aren't you beating me up?
I've never done that to you.
You did when you were drunk. But seriously, what's going on? This isn't like you to be upset. Did something happen?
Well, I can talk to Alan about pretty much anything.
I see.
You think he's having an affair? I don't want to believe that he would do such a thing, but...
Want me to be the pigeon?
Huh? Pigeon?
Yeah, I'm gonna be the pigeon. Wait, you don't remember? The game that we played when we were young.
Oh, pigeon. Yeah, I remember. Can I ask you to be the pigeon then, just in case?
Of course. Alan is now a pigeon.
That's how we decided Alan would become the pigeon, and a few days later, my phone rang. Maybe it was Alan. I'm so glad you answered. Hello? Who is this? I'm Sasha from Triborough Hotel. Thank you for using our hotels yesterday. Huh? Yesterday? I'm so sorry to call you like this, but can you pay yesterday's accommodation fees? The extended stay fee is totaling to $5,000. It seems like it hasn't been paid for yet. Wait, hang on. I'm not even in the States right now. I'm literally overseas. Huh? I see. Someone with your name stayed here and the phone number seems to reach your phone. Do you know a Mr. Matt? He was the one that wrote your name and stayed here. Oh, that's my husband. It was your husband. I see. I tried calling him time and time again, but he wouldn't answer, so I had to reach out to you. I see. I'll try calling his phone again. Okay, I'll ask him about it too. I kept calling Matt after that, but he didn't answer. $5,000. That was a very expensive hotel that was calling for their money. Did Matt really stay there? If he was staying there, with who? A week later.
Whew, that was close.
Seriously, come on, Matt. Get it together, man.
No, I really did pay it. They make mistakes too.
I mean, yeah, but from what they said, they called your wife too, right? That's probably not too good.
It's fine. I figured it out right after that. I told her that Mom was about to die, so I let her stay in a really nice hotel.
You used your mom as an excuse?
Yeah, she's easy to use an excuse. Super simple. Helen believes anything as long as you use Mom as an excuse.
But your mom is in the countryside and totally fine, right?
Yeah, she's not in a wheelchair and of course not dying. She's super healthy and happy.
You're the worst. But are you sure about this? What's gonna happen if she comes home?
Oh, it's fine. She's gonna be gone for at least 2 more years. I'm sure by then, Mom will actually be kinda sick.
I mean, I guess so.
Even if that's not the case, I'll just push her down some stairs or something.
You're such a terrible person, but that's so great.
Thank you, Heather. Ah, we're at the front now. Gotta use my card. Excuse me.
How can I help you?
I didn't pay for the fees before. I forgot. I'm here to pay.
Oh, Mr. Matt, we've been waiting for you. Thank you for taking the time to come back. Wait, they said you could just send the money electronically, right? Why did you come here to pay in person?
Why? Because I want to have fun with you again, of course.
Huh? At this hotel?
Yeah, let's just stay another night.
I think she's going to figure it out. You've been spending so much money recently.
It's fine. She's always been kind of stupid. This time I'll just say Mom is really sick with something terminal.
Your wife is really that stupid? I mean, I guess she didn't realize that we were dating while you two got married. She thought that she was loved. What an idiot.
Right? The only reason I married her was because she's overseas all the time, so she's never home. And she makes a lot of money. I can use that money for us to just be little lovebirds. Marrying her was totally the right move.
Seriously, I think it was the greatest move. Enjoy life on cruise control. This is so great.
All right, let's check in and have some fun on the bed, huh?
Slow down. We've got a long night ahead of us. I'm not letting you get away with this.
Huh?
Troublebuster, you seem to be having a great time.
What? Helen?
Helen? You mean your wife, Helen? I thought she was overseas. Why is she here? I don't know. Why do you think I'm here?
Oh, it's because you're worried about Mom, right? Oh, let me introduce you to my cousin, Heather.
Hello, I'm his cousin, Heather. Huh? I didn't know you had a cousin.
Or maybe not. It's my mom's grandson's wife.
That's me. Your grandma only has you as a grandchild.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, she's a distant relative. A distant relative came because she was worried about Mom.
Yeah, I was so worried about his mom. Where is she then? If she's at the hospital, it's a little weird that you two are at the hotel.
Oh, she's staying at this hotel. She's in one of these rooms. It's the new thing that's in style. Bed rest in a hotel.
We do not provide that kind of service.
Just shut up! The peanut gallery stays out of it!
Whatever, if that's true, then I want to see how she's doing, so take me to her.
Oh, she's a little unsteady, so she's not accepting any visitors right now.
Yeah, we came to see her, but they said we couldn't see her. I see. That's why you two were trying to stay here too?
Oh, you heard that.
Yeah, I heard that. You couldn't see her, but you wanted to be as near her as you could, right? You've always been so kind to your mom.
Yeah! Oh man, you hit the nail on the head. That's right.
What kind of symptoms does she have?
Well, the last I met her, she lost all her hair. Oh, and her teeth too. She was slightly senile.
Oh, and her eyes were almost falling out too.
Yeah, her already pretty big belly was huge, like it was going to burst. I don't think she's gonna make it.
That's horrible. I feel so bad for her.
Yeah, I just hope she doesn't die suffering. Hey, Heather, get over here!
Sorry, I just imagined it. But she's seriously stupid. She actually brought this crap.
I mean, true. Oh, let's just add another lie then.
What now?
Just watch. Hey, sorry to keep you waiting, Helen. I actually wanted to take my mom on a vacation overseas before she died. Actually, it was around the world, I think. Can you give me that money? It's her final wish. Please! My acting skills will make her cry and say yes.
Wait, Matt.
What's wrong, Helen?
Look up. There's a demon. A demon!
Demon? Huh? What are you doing here?
Who's balding with no teeth, no eyes, and about to explode to death?
Oh, Mom, this isn't what it looks like.
Huh? Matt's mom? My little pigeon brought her all the way out here from the middle of nowhere.
The pigeon?
Yeah, I'm her pigeon, Alan.
What the hell are you talking about? A spy. We used to play spy before and called it Spy's Pigeons.
A spy?
See? Look!
What are these photos?
These are proof of your affair. There's a whole lot, too. You really surprised me, talking about how she's in a wheelchair. You should have seen my face when I saw an 80-year-old woman running around and beating men left and right at the dojo. Yeah, what wheelchair would contain her? Ha!
Your mom used to be a judo master?
Yeah.
This is not a good situation to be in.
It's pretty bad. She's terrifying when you piss her off.
More than anything, you slept with this rag of a woman while lying to Miss Helen. I'm not going to forgive you for this. I'm going to beat some sense into you. Come on, let's start our lessons.
No! Please, no!
I don't want to have judo lessons. I'm a girl. I'm a girl, too. I was treated like some monster, though. I've laid down the mat for you. Huh? Miss Sasha? I was actually cheated on by my husband as well. I know how painful it is. I actually called Miss Helen on purpose, too. I called you before I called your husband because they were clearly having an affair. What? That really helped out, dear. Now I can just lose control without a care in the world. All right, ladies and gents, class is in session. Yeah! Ah! We're not done yet. Wow, she's insane.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it.
You should go get some training done, too.
I actually ended up having to. Went to check up on her. I can't stop shaking when I see her. Look at my legs.
Wow, you're actually trembling. Not done yet! Please stop! Police showed up a little while later.
What's going on here? Officer! I was thrown around by that woman!
Yeah, she threw us around like rag dolls.
Don't be stupid. There's an 80-year-old woman right there. You think that she's physically able to throw you around? No, clearly she's not. Wait, what?
My hair and teeth are about to fall out. Oh, and my eyeballs, too. My stomach has been bulging out recently. I think I'm going to die soon. Are you okay, ma'am? Should I phone for an ambulance? She's in a wheelchair.
Miss Sasha had one prepped.
Great job, Miss Sasha.
She's literally in a wheelchair. How could she throw you around? Stop lying!
She wasn't in a wheelchair a second ago.
What? You guys are acting too suspicious. Wait, are you too high? Get over here! Wait, no, hang on!
No, we're not like that. There they go.
Oh well, serves them right.
Ah!
Why? That's how Matt and Helen were taken to the police station. They were released pretty quickly, but they were scolded for lying. A few days later... Come on, walk! Huh? Matt and Heather and Matt's mom? What's going on? Wait, what? They're bald? I'm so sorry about this. Here, this is for the damages. Take it. That's a lot of money. Yeah, it's all they've got. You've got no problems with that, right?
No!
No, ma'am. I don't think that's enough to be forgiven, though. I'm going to take them back to the countryside and teach them the real meaning of pain. I don't want to do this anymore. Why? Why did this happen? Stop your whining and let's go. Matt and Heather are still being thrown around in the countryside. They have to keep sparring till they beat her. I don't think that's possible, though. I, on the other hand, got a divorce from Matt and live happily with Meowster.
Yo!
What are you doing here? I'm having fun with Meowster.
I have to ask you for a favor.
A favor?
Yeah, be my pigeon.
Pigeon?
Yeah, I kind of fell for someone. I want to get closer to her, but I'm nervous to talk to her, so I want you to become her friend. Then introduce me, please. I want to have a girlfriend already.
Nope.
What?
You're way too much of a pansy. How about you go to the countryside and have some spunk taught, huh?
That's true. I gotta do that then. Maybe I'll stop being a pansy. Okay, I'm going, Helen.
Wait, hang on. I'm joking, Alan. I already know that girl, so I can introduce you.
I'm gonna do it!
He's not listening. I think that's how everything calmed down. There was a lot that happened, but Alan really helped me out. This whole thing was shocking, but I'm going to find my happiness. You old bleaching hag, get out of here. You're annoying. What are you doing, Carl?
It's your fault for talking about how we should raise our child.
You two are insane. You're raising him totally wrong. I'm a genius, gifted talent child. Don't even lump me into the same group as the kids who are being raised by their parents. My name is Helen, and I work at a talent company, and I'm also the manager of my nephew and child talent, Carl. I've been struggling with how wild his behavior has been. That old dude is over. There's a big old supermarket that opened up nearby, so you're done. You should look for your next job. Done. Defeated. Carl, you can't say things like that. I've said that time and time again. Shut up. Everyone on TV thinks that that's badass, so they watch me. You realize that if you do things like that to get views, it won't last, right? The only reason that this is being allowed at all right now is because you're a kid. The other adults around here are just watching because they're curious and they want to see you crash. They don't care about your future. That's why they're able to be so nonchalant about it. Damn it, Helen, I'm the talent here. You better watch your mouth. I'm gonna tell your boss that you're being annoying. I'm more important than you. All right, Helen, go to the toy store. There's something I want. We need to get to the next scene now. Just make them wait. My agency is pretty small. His parents and the agency both say that we shouldn't try to change his ways, but because of that, I'm worried that we're going to be losing out on something extremely important. I'm worried about the future. 2 years later, my worry would become reality and he wouldn't cause a big problem. He had to retire from the entertainment industry entirely. I ended up being released as his manager, but I wasn't really happy about that. And now... Carl, it's time to go to school. Stop playing games so much and go to school. I don't need to go to school. I'm a genius child talent. You're just an elementary schooler now. Shut up. I can't study in the same classroom as a regular person. You need to go to elementary school. It's mandatory education. You keep talking like that and I'm going to chase you out of the house. Carl, I'm so... Oh, sis. Hey, you need to tell him too. You're his mother. You realize that his educational background is going to be kindergarten if you keep this up. Yeah, but Carl might become a talent again.
That kid is pretty tough. That's what made him popular in the first place. If we leave him alone, he might become popular again.
But he's not a talent right now. He's just an elementary schooler. So we need to make him understand.
That's what we're saying. If we do that, he's got no personality. Just so you know, he's not just watching TV. He's studying to get back in entertainment. It's studying the enemy. It's homework.
Yeah, Carl is very studious, so he's always watching TV, right? Exactly. Man, Dad and Mom have got it figured out.
Come on, Helen. You got work, right? Go already.
But, Carl, great job. You must be hungry after playing games for such a long time. Hey! Yeah, so can you bring me something? Oh, I want fried chicken and fries and a Coke. Okay, just hang out in your room. I'll bring it to you. Okay. This is so wrong. Ugh. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to leave till this child is fixed. What? I'm the super popular child talent, Carl. You better not talk to me like that. Die. Screw off. Carl, don't say that. Get away from the game. Shut up. The poor freeloader can just shut up. Ow! Before he started going on TV, he was an honest and kind kid. I'm going to keep saying this every day until he gets better. I kept talking to him. I tried to drag his shut-in self out, but it wouldn't work. I was hoping one day he would listen, but then one day... Carl, how long are you going to act like some kind of talent? You're just a regular person now. A regular 7-year-old goes to school and studies and hangs out with friends. I'm a popular child talent. How long are you going to keep telling yourself that? You need to go to school, okay? Helen is bullying me. Carl?
What are you doing to Carl?
He keeps saying that he's a talent, so I told him to go to school. You guys aren't doing a job as his parents, so I'm telling him. I was worried for him because he was going to be popular again. I'm tired of hearing that excuse. You're just leaving him alone because of that? That's not the kind of love a child needs. Teaching kids is also part of it. Besides, it's you and your agency's fault for turning him into this. How is it my fault? I tried to teach him and you two kept getting in my way. You two need to accept reality. He's not going to become a talent again. We need to treat him like a regular child now. If we don't change him now, he'll be screwed up later on.
Change him? Don't be insane!
Yeah, then his personality will die off. He might not have another chance as a big hit. You two have already forgotten why he did that. The big reason that he retired to begin with?
I have no idea.
Don't lie. I know you remember. When he went on a trip to a big talent's house, he stole hundreds of thousands worth of model trains. That's why he was abandoned and forced to retire. If we don't reform him, he might do something worse. That's why I'm telling Carl.
Shut up! Stop barging into people's business!
What? What are you... Carl, you know the new toy you wanted. Let's go to the toy store and buy it. Yeah.
We'll buy you games too. So don't listen to anything Auntie Helen is saying.
Okay. Wait, I'm not done. Wait, hang on. After this, our family was torn into shreds. If I went against anything at all, they would just tell me that I was going to be chased out. Not to mention the daily chores along with work caused me to not really be able to reform him how I wanted. I'm so tired. I can finally rest. Wait, what is this? The room's completely a mess and someone clearly dug through everything. The only person that did this is... Where are you going this early in the morning? Helen, you're home. Is there a problem with that? No, not at all. You guys were the ones that went through my stuff, right? There's some things missing. Can you explain? What's wrong with going inside our own room? It's my house. Your room is my room. My room's stuff is my stuff. That's called being a thief. What did you do with the things that you stole?
I sold it all. Is that a problem?
You sold it? The watch too? I'm sorry, I've sold everything that could possibly be sold in your room. Why would you do that? I got that watch from the late president. It's so important to me. Give it back. Why do we have to do that? You're doing the same thing. I've never done anything like that.
You have no right to scold Carl. If anything, you should be happy that we used that watch in a good way.
What do you mean? Let's go. Go where? Vacation. Wait, you sold it for vacation funds? I already apologized for that. We're going to be late for our flight, so bye. Sorry, Helen.
You better keep the house clean while we're gone.
Sis, wait. I can't do this anymore. I need to leave. But I want to leave till Carl's reformed. Then, 5 days later, maybe I'm going to get an apology? Yeah, can you go ahead and sit there? Sorry. Sure, what's going on? Did you manage to get the watch back?
What? Of course not.
Huh? We talked about this as a family while we were on vacation. How to make him popular again. You're still talking about that? Sorry. Huh? I know that you're doing a lot for Carl, but we can't shake the feeling that you're getting in the way of Carl. Huh? We appreciate you're doing things for him. Yeah, you just said that. But forcing things onto him isn't good and takes his personality. But that's how he was rejected and thrown out of the entertainment business in the first place. I still make money and earn money in my bank account, even after I retired. That's how incredible I am. Are you being serious? Dad and Mom said so it must be true. I don't need to work or go to school. Carl, they're lying to you. Dad and Mom wouldn't lie to me. You're just a freeloader and you're annoying. Get out. Suddenly I was told that they wanted me out. I thought that if I kept talking to them, he'll understand eventually. I guess I was wrong. Okay, you want me to leave? Leave? Yay! Now I can play games as much as I want. Snacks and juice as much as I want. We packed everything for you already, so you can just go out now. Okay, thank you for everything. Finally understand, huh? Perfect. Get out, you stupid leech. I headed to a small hotel. I thought I did everything I could for him. Maybe I was overbearing. I should have just left him alone and left. Time passed and eventually I calmed down. Being kind wouldn't change anything, so I just have to be tough, right? I have no doubts anymore. I should have done this from the start. I'm going to bring him back. Troublebusters. Hello? Hey, get out of here, Leech. This isn't your house. I just forgot some stuff, so I came back. I know how you feel, but please don't make him upset.
We've already packed everything for you!
Nope, there's still plenty left. Hey, what are you doing? That's my... This game is mine, so I'm going to sell it. Oh, and your allowance. Gone. Huh? It's the last time I'll see you probably, so I'll tell you. What are you talking about? You've lost all your savings from when you were a talent a long time ago.
What?
There's still about $500,000 in debt, though. You pay back about $3,000 a month. You'll be paying for another 13 years, but how are you gonna pay back now?
I have money coming in.
You literally don't work. Why would you get paid?
Huh? Is that true, Dad?
Yeah, that's true.
We've been lying to make sure that your pride wasn't hurt. Yep, so I've been paying for your loans. But I didn't realize how much debt he was in.
Yeah, I thought it was like $700. You're just the manager. How can you pay that?
I didn't tell you, but I'm actually that company's vice president.
Vice President?
Yeah, the late president suggested I take the position. I love the job, so technically I'm a manager and vice president. But it doesn't matter anymore. I was chased out of the house, so I've got nothing to do with that loan. You work part-time and you're what? An author who has never sold a book? I'm sure you guys make about $1,600 a month. Good luck with the payments.
Why did you keep it a secret all along if you were Vice President?
Yeah, that's totally unfair.
Unfair? You're already going to pester me as a manager. The second you found out I was the vice president, you would have been pushing Carl to lie and pretend like he was going to listen to everything I said.
Huh?
That's...
He's just listening to me because of my status, not because of virtue. That's not reforming. The loan on the house?
You're the one responsible for turning him into this.
Stop making me repeat myself. I've tried to correct his behavior time and time again, and you just gotten into the way. If you and your stupid husband had listened and tried to help correct his behavior, he might have been a little different. You're going to blame that on me too?
Ugh. Wait, hold on. Why didn't you tell us that we were the ones in debt to you? That we were able to survive because of you?
Shut up! It's your fault to begin with!
Yeah, if you hadn't become a thief, you realized that your father and I had been shunned by all the neighbors after that whole thing. Do you understand the suffering we went through, Carl?
What, are you being serious? You two are the ones that told me that a talent is selling right now, so I need to steal whatever looks expensive from them.
I did not phrase it that way!
You did, you absolutely did.
Just shut up! It's your fault for getting caught!
I was against it.
You're a liar. You even said, I'm sorry, please go steal.
Then you shouldn't have stolen.
You threatened me that you'd be angry with me if I didn't steal something.
What? You two were responsible for him stealing? You're the worst. You have no right to call yourself his parents.
I never said such a thing!
He's lying.
Not lying.
Enough, I'm done with this. I just came back for what I left behind. It wasn't really just games. It was Carl when he was honest with me.
Really, Helen?
Yeah, but I'm done. If your parents are thieves, then that's done. They say that you take after your parents.
Definitely not. I hate these guys. I don't respect them at all.
I'm sorry, Carl. You should hate Destiny for being their child. I'm going home now.
Oh, wait, Helen. You're insane. You're the vice president.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Your room is still empty, so let's all live together again!
What? I can tell that you're just trying to get me to pay the loan. Just so you know, I wasn't paying the loan because I knew you would see me as a bank.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry! Please!
It's too late now. Your whole family is thieves and I can't live with thieves. Just so you know, I'm not going to have anything to do with either of you.
Don't be like that!
Yeah, let's talk about reforming Carl. We'll help you this time around. Carl, I really do want to help you at least.
Then help me.
Just like I said earlier, I can't. I'm sorry.
Wait, hang on. Helen, don't ignore me.
Rethink this!
Helen!
As hard as it was, I left the house. They seem to have not been able to pay the loans off, so they were chased out of their house. They now live in a place that costs about $200 to live in. They were trying to make Carl popular again, but it never worked. They started taking it out on Carl eventually, and I was watching what was going on, so I called the police and reported them. They were arrested, and then...
You'll take me in?
Yeah, you're the victim of your father, mother, and most importantly, myself.
Victim? No, I was able to live because of you.
I'm sorry for not being able to save you, and I'm sorry for putting you through that mess, too.
It's not your fault. My stupid self, dad, and mom are the ones that are at fault.
Thanks, Carl. Don't worry, I'm gonna make you happy. That's how I took him in. Afterwards, Carl, who was only interested in being a tyrant, had long vanished. He quietly went to school. You'd be surprised at how different a child acts when they deal with different adults. You can mold it into something great or something horrible. There were a lot of twists and turns, but I was able to save Carl. I'm so glad about that.
Hey, Alan.
Yes, Kevin, what can I do for you?
I need you to go on a 3-month overseas business trip starting next week.
What? Next week? Why so last minute?
Well, we have an important project coming up which needs your immediate attention. When I was in your position several years ago, my boss would request me to go on last-minute business trips all the time.
I see. You must have been so busy.
You need to learn to be more flexible. You should be happy that the company's relying on you like this. Not everyone gets to go on an overseas business trip even if they wanted to. You need to be grateful for this opportunity. Back in the day, I would have been allowed to smack you in the face for being so difficult.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be difficult. Actually, I'm very excited to go overseas for this business trip.
Good, good. Just remember, you're representing our company.
Got it, boss. I won't let you down.
Good. I'm counting on you, Alan.
My name is Alan, and I'm 26 years old. I have a difficult boss at work, and his name is Kevin. I was looking forward to my overseas business trip, but I was a bit anxious about leaving the country for 3 whole months and on such short notice.
Hey, Alan, how's it going?
Oh, hi, Helen and Melanie. How are you both? Helen and Melanie both work for the company part-time, and they both help me out on a daily basis. Is there anything that I can help you with?
Do you want to come out to dinner with us next week? I'm assuming that you're free, am I right?
Normally I'd be free, but next week I was going to be on my overseas business trip.
Alan, don't be so blunt.
You're right. I'm not dating anyone right now, but many girls find me attractive, you know?
So you're a player then. I hope that you treat the girls with respect.
Don't worry, I'm not a player.
Okay, fine, if you say so.
I'm going to be away next week.
Where are you going? What's more important than going out with us?
I have an overseas business trip and I'm going to be gone for 3 months.
That long? What are we going to do without you for 3 whole months?
I'm sure that you have other people that you can ask out.
Actually, no, you're the only one with any free time on your hands. I'm going to be so bored when you're gone.
I assure you, you'll be fine without me.
Yes, Helen. Alan will be off to his 3-month business trip next week. We're not benefiting from having him here because he's really bad at his job, so we thought that some time away from the office would do him some good.
Oh, hi, Kevin.
Since Alan will be unavailable, I'm more than happy to step in for him. A group dinner sounds like fun. I'll keep my schedule open.
Your schedule's wide open. Yes, it is.
I'm usually very busy, but next week I happen to be free.
We have a reason to get him to not come to our dinner. Oh, I just remembered, but I'm supposed to visit my family next week. Looks like we're gonna have to postpone dinner. And, I'm supposed to be meeting my brother next week, too.
I see. Then I guess we'll need to reschedule the dinner then. Let me know when you two will be available.
Sounds good. We'll let you know once we've decided. I'm sorry, but I need to get back to work now. Oh, yes, me too.
There's some fickle part-timers. If they were better at their jobs, they'd be working full-time here.
Kevin, if you'd like, we could go out to dinner together once I'm back from my business trip.
Oh, I don't have any time to waste to go to a dinner with a loser like you. Did you think that you were doing me a favor by offering to go to dinner with me? I don't care whether or not those part-timers decide to go to dinner with me, okay? In fact, I'm relieved. I didn't want to be seen out with these 2 ugly women.
I knew that Kevin was lying to me. He knew that he was unpopular and he wanted people to like him, but he wasn't very likable.
I'm annoyed that I'm surrounded by so many idiots. Isn't there anyone competent working here? I think that your stupidity is giving bad vibes to our office, Alan.
I don't think it's me, sir. If anything, I'd like for everyone to get along so that we can all enjoy coming into work every day.
We're here to work, Alan, not party. You have it all wrong.
I know that, but
Now stop wasting my time and get back to work, you lazy ass.
I knew that Kevin is hurt that the other colleagues don't like him. I told myself that I would organize a group dinner once I get back from my business trip. I'm sure that Kevin would be happy then. Kevin can be difficult, but he was good at his job. He was devoted, and although he complained a lot, he had a lot of love for this company. It was now the day before my departure for my overseas business trip, and I was doing some last-minute packing. The following day, some colleagues and close friends came to the airport to see me off.
I arrived to Singapore. This trip is going to be very important for your career, so work hard while you're in Singapore, okay? You need to close some important deals while you're there.
Yes, I'll work hard. Important deals? What was Kevin talking about? He didn't say anything to me about that until now.
If you aren't able to close those deals, there won't be a seat for you at the office when you get back.
What?
Good luck, Alan.
I had no idea that this was such an important business trip. One that could possibly cost me my job. I couldn't afford to lose my job. Plus, I loved working here. I felt a lot of pressure to close the deals. I had to use my time wisely and get the positive results that Kevin wanted.
I have no intention of doing any business with your company.
Please, hear me out. I made some documents which you will find to be very informative.
I'm sorry, but my answer is still no.
Is there any way that you'd reconsider?
No, you should go elsewhere. Please don't bother me again. If you continue to waste any more of my time, I'm going to file a formal complaint with your company.
I'm guessing that it didn't work out.
Oh, hi, Lena. No, they didn't want to do any business with us.
This country has a lot of business opportunities. Maybe it's too soon to give up.
I was hoping that they'd at least take a look at the documents that I prepared, but no. I've never experienced anything like this before. I guess I still have a lot to learn.
Everyone here loves you. Cheer up, Alan.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I decided to calm down and try to think of other ways to get the attention of potential business partners. I asked Kevin if I could cut my business trip short to do some preparing back at the office. I'm sorry, but I wasn't able to close the deal. I don't think that there is much more that I can do from Singapore, so I'd like to return to Japan.
Okay, don't worry about it. You tried your best. You can't win them all. I guess even your charm couldn't persuade them to do business with us.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Like I said, don't worry about it. Most people find you charming, but you can't get everybody to like you. Let's move on and try to find a new business partner.
Yes, thank you.
You can come back to Japan early like you requested.
Thank you for your understanding, Kevin. I had hoped to return to Japan with better results. I was really upset with myself. Kevin, I'm back. I'm sorry that I couldn't close those deals.
Who the hell are you? Have we met?
Huh?
I don't recognize you.
It's me, Alan.
Don't think that I know an Alan. Or maybe I do. Are you that redhead that used to work for our company?
Yes, it's Alan, and I still work here, Kevin. Remember, we spoke on the phone before I left Singapore.
Didn't I tell you that we wouldn't have a seat for you here if you came back from Singapore with no new deals?
But when we spoke on the phone, you didn't mention anything like that.
You need to take responsibility for your failed transactions. I expect you to pack up your things and leave the building ASAP. I'm sorry, but you no longer work here. Now get out of here!
Do you really need to fire me? I didn't know what I was getting into when you initially assigned that business trip to me.
But I did tell you that I would fire you if you mess up. You remember that, don't you? I also told you that I needed you to close some important deals in Singapore and that it would affect your career. You knew exactly what you were getting yourself into.
But just before I flew back, you told me not to worry about the fact that I couldn't close those deals.
I said that to comfort you, but that didn't mean that you weren't getting fired.
I see.
So I'm letting you go as planned. You saw this coming. I guess you should have spent more time preparing for that business trip instead of focusing on getting along with your colleagues. Now you understand that my approach to work is correct and yours wasn't. You're not an asset to our company. Now hurry up and gather your things. We don't have all day. The company is going to be better off without someone like you working here. I'm going to make sure that the other people working here don't make the same mistake that you did. It's all work and no play.
I see. I'll pack up my things then.
Best of luck to you, Alan.
Since I was no longer needed at the company, the only thing I could do was go quietly. I was really disappointed because I really did love working at this company. It was nice knowing you, Kevin. I'll be off now. But before I go, I'm going to say goodbye to my colleagues. Will that be okay with you?
I'm sorry, but I can't allow you to do that.
Oh.
No one has the time to waste saying goodbye to you. I'll let everyone know that you've left your position. And don't try to influence the other employees negatively after you leave the firm either.
Okay, I won't. I was fired from my job and was left wondering what to do with my life next. I wanted a chance to say goodbye to my colleagues, but I wasn't allowed to.
Oh, hey, Alan, you're back from your business trip early. Did you bring back some nice gifts for us?
Huh?
Alan, we can't assume that Alan brought us back any gifts. I'm sure that he was busy with work. So, Alan, what did you bring back for us? Alan, you're being kind of rude. No, I'm not. Alan's our friend. I'm sure that he had time to go shopping for us.
Gifts? I bought you some special gifts from Singapore. I gave them to your team leader to give to you two.
Are you leaving the office already?
Yes, I'm leaving, but not for the reason that you think.
Kevin, we heard what you did to Alan.
What do you want, Helen?
Why would you fire Alan? We don't understand.
I did no such thing, Helen.
We just bumped into Alan and he told us that you fired him.
There's no reason for you to believe him. He doesn't work here anymore. He's no longer your concern. He handed in his resignation earlier because he felt responsible for not being able to close any deals in Singapore.
But doesn't Alan close over 90% of the deals that he handles? This one must have been particularly difficult. I don't think that he should feel necessary to resign over one failed deal, and it's probably not even his fault. Couldn't you have stopped him from leaving, Kevin? Alan was a real asset to our company. I'm in complete agreement with Melanie here.
You just don't get it. Alan felt really bad about not being able to close those important deals, and he came to me with his resignation. I couldn't do anything to change his mind.
So you didn't make him leave the company out of jealousy? Alan, what's with your bluntness?
Why would I be jealous of Alan? If you love Alan so much, why don't you two resign as well?
Alan, there's no use arguing. Let's go. Yes, let's go.
I didn't do anything wrong, and those two shouldn't make me feel bad. We don't need someone like Alan working for our company.
I know that Kevin was the one that kicked Alan out of this company. We have to do something to help Alan. This isn't fair. In order to prove something, we need some evidence. Then let's gather evidence to get Kevin to own up to what he did. Yes, but we need to be discreet. We don't want Kevin to figure out what we're doing. Okay, we need to come up with a brilliant plan then. Well, after listening to Alan talk about his business trip, there were some parts that didn't quite add up. I think that if we look into those points further, we might be able to figure something out pertinent. Tell us more. Well, Melanie, you're so smart. Let's just hope that this will give Alan the help that he needs. Yes, I really want to help Alan out. The company isn't the same without him. Yes, let's do this.
Who's calling me so early in the morning? What? I have 100 missed calls from the company. I hope that they're not calling me about something that I did that could penalize me further. Oh, they're calling me again. Hey, Alan. Kevin? Is something wrong? Yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be calling you. I need you to come to the office ASAP. But why? Oh, just get over here, okay? I guess I need to go even if I don't want to. Kevin said that something was wrong, which means that it can't be good news. Nice to see you again, Kevin. Oh, you're here. We've been waiting for you. Huh?
Hey, Alan, we missed you. Nice to have you back, Alan.
Why am I here today? We want you to come back and work here again. What? I'm giving you the opportunity to work with us again. But why? What's happening?
Well, to put it simply, after you left the company, all the part-timers told the company that we would resign if they didn't ask you to come back.
Oh.
The workplace wasn't the same without you, and we didn't feel like we could stay here with you gone. After you were gone, the ambience completely was different, with Kevin chewing us out about trivial matters. So we told Kevin that we couldn't continue to work like this, and if things didn't improve, we'd all be leaving. Kevin said that if we all quit at once, the company wouldn't be able to operate, so he agreed to let you come back to the company.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that so much had happened after I left. This is not what I had planned, but since everyone else wants you back, I'm willing to give you a second chance. And with you gone, I realized that you had been contributing to our company after all. But I couldn't close those important deals in Singapore and cause the money to lose a lot of money. I'm not sure if I should be allowed back to work here.
You don't need to feel bad about that. It wasn't your fault.
Why do you say so?
About those deals in Singapore, Kevin actually orchestrated the whole thing so that you would fail.
What? But why? Kevin, why would you do such a thing?
I realized that something was wrong when Kevin said something peculiar to you. Kevin said to you over the phone when you informed him about the failed deals that...
I'm sorry, but things didn't work out in Singapore. I'm thinking of cutting my business trip short. I guess the person in charge of the deal on the client side really didn't like you. Yes, I spoke to Kevin on the phone before returning to Japan. I thought it was strange that Kevin seemed to know the man that I had been dealing with in Singapore. I seem to remember that Kevin called the man by his first name Sean, which was weird. You must have heard me wrong.
Well, that part isn't relevant. If Alan remembered the details of the phone conversation correctly, it means that Kevin and Sean are acquaintances, which seems odd.
I don't know this Sean person. This is all a big misunderstanding. Stop making silly accusations. You should stop gossiping and get back to work. Actually, I'd like to hear more. I was wondering what happened in Singapore. Clients usually love Alan, so it didn't make sense that a client would refuse to even look at the documents that he prepared. And why would you let someone like Alan go so easily? I did ask him to reconsider, but he had already made up his mind. Right, Alan? Seeing that Alan can't agree to that, it looks like you've been lying, Kevin. This is all a big misunderstanding. I know that Alan is an honest person. He wouldn't make things up. The fact that he remains silent means that you're making this all up. It also means that you fired him. Alan never resigned. Well, Melanie, please continue.
I did a little digging and asked the other employees working in the sales department. I came across a man named Todd who has also done business in Singapore in the past.
I'm Todd. I've come here to help Alan out.
Todd here did a little research on this Sean character in Singapore.
And what did he find out? Sean told me that he doesn't know a Kevin. That sounds about right. I don't know a Sean either.
Are you telling us the truth, Kevin?
Of course it is. Why would I lie about this?
I see. And could you please tell us what this payment transaction means?
What is this? Where did you get this? Sean never admitted to anything, so I spoke with his wife. Sean's wife was concerned about what had happened to Alan, and she was more than happy about cooperating. You spoke to Sean's wife? Why would you do such a thing?
When I was in Singapore, when Sean refused to look at my documents, I went over to his house to try to persuade him again. That's when I met his wife too.
You're such a people pleaser.
I just did what I had to do. I really wanted the deals to go well.
We were very lucky to have Sean's wife's help.
Yes, we were. Once she was on board, everything went smoothly after that. Sean's wife gave us a copy of his bank statements via email.
Actually, the name Sean sounds familiar. Huh?
Huh? What?
What? I met Sean a long time ago, which is why it took me a while to remember him. We may have had some financial transactions in the past. I think I owed him some money, which is why I paid him back. Why would you forget a person like that? You wouldn't borrow money from someone unless you were close. I've been very forgetful these days. I guess I'm getting old.
Stop making ridiculous excuses, Kevin.
I'm only human. I can't be perfect all the time. So now you know what the money transaction was for. It was for personal reasons and has nothing to do with this company. Kevin, as promised, I made sure not to deal with Alan. Thank you so much, Sean. You've been a great help. Pleasure doing business with you. Now I have a reason to kick Alan out of the company. Please wire me the $5,000 for my services as promised. Of course. I always keep my promises. You have nothing to worry about. I'm so happy to be able to get rid of Alan finally. I'm going to fire his sorry ass. This is a fake recording and that's not my voice. Everyone can tell that that was your voice on the recording.
You're guilty, Kevin.
Kevin, I expect you to take full responsibility for what you've done. I only did what was best for this company, sir. I made the right choice in firing Alan. We don't need him here.
I think that you're the one that needs to go, Kevin.
I agree with Alan. You're accountable for the huge loss we made on those Singaporean deals. You're fired, Kevin. Fired? Please don't do this. I really need this job. We all saw this coming.
That's right. We're not sorry to see you go.
Please reconsider, sir. If you hear me out, you'll understand that I was acting to protect our company. I'm an important asset to this firm. You need me. You're getting off easy, Kevin. You should be grateful, if anything. If allowed, I'd kill you with my own hands. Good going, boss.
You made the right choice firing Kevin, sir. Kevin, you committed a serious crime. You should be sent to jail.
All you care is about yourself, not the company. What are you implying, Todd? You're terrible at your job. Even Alan's better than you. After Alan, you were supposed to be my next target. You're not an asset to this company either. What are you making me eat, Todd? I'm choking on this thing. You were always only thinking about yourself, Kevin. We all agree, don't we? I totally agree. You don't care about the company at all. That's why you put everything at stake to kick Alan out. You're a fool. That's not what happened, sir. Work is my life. That's all I ever think about. Why is this happening to me? I don't deserve to be treated like this. I wanted to make the workforce more efficient, and Alan and Todd got in the way of that.
Kevin didn't stop making excuses for his behavior. He wasn't willing to take any responsibility for his actions. He made business choices based on personal preferences, which didn't make him a good manager. In the end, he was fired from his job, and I was rehired as this was all his doing and not mine. The company sued him for bringing down the reputation of the firm. The court ordered Kevin to pay our company $80,000 in damages. Because of his bad reputation and age, it was close to impossible for Kevin to find a new job. He has no choice but to take on several menial jobs to cover his debts. After Kevin left our company, we were able to close the deals in Singapore as initially planned. What a relief! As for Sean, he too was fired from his job for committing fraud. His company also sued him and his wife divorced him. I was happy to be back at work with the people that I loved. I'm so happy to be back!
Welcome back, Alan. Alan, we're happy to have you back.
Alan, I apologize for all the trouble that Kevin caused you. I feel responsible for hiring someone like that. I'm counting on you, Alan. You're the best salesperson at our firm.
Thank you. I'm going to continue working hard to contribute to our company.
Glad to have you back on our team.
Same here. I look forward to working with you again, Todd.
We make a great team.
I love my job and coworkers. Trouble busters.